Hello all, it's me, the old deplorable basket case here. So I have a habit of going to Wikipedia and looking at things that happened in history on this date, and learn some very interesting things that way. And well, today in 1797, I think it was, yeah, 1797, um, Andre Jacques Garnerin, it's French, I may be saying that wrong, made the first frameless parachute descent, which is pretty cool. Guy went up in a balloon, cut the rope to the balloon, and he descended from the down from the air. His godless scraped a bit on the ground. He came out just fine. But there's more about this guy that I found very interesting. I want to talk about a little bit. One of his later ascents became very famous. In fact, it was a bit of a cause célèbre in 1798. Yeah, because he publicly announced that in his next flight he would have a passenger, and the passenger would be a woman. Although the Republican press were completely in favor of this, he was forced to appear in front of officials of the Central Bureau of Police to justify his project. They were concerned that the young woman was committing herself to the venture without any idea of the possible outcomes. They were all concerned about the effect that reduced air pressure would have on the organs of the delicate female body. Now, to us, that sounds very silly. Very silly indeed. But we are the beneficiaries of literally hundreds of years of acquired knowledge. To people at the time, they literally had no idea. Okay, some people gone up in balloons, come down just fine, but anything could happen as far as anyone knew. Going up in the balloon was somewhat equivalent to making a dangerous sea voyage through uncharted seas. So, Citoyen Henri, the young lady who was determined to ascend with Monsieur Garnerin, well, the authorities were eventually satisfied that she did in fact know what she was getting herself into, and so they ascended, and they both came down just fine. Citoyen Henri's organs were not harmed by the reduced air pressure, and everything turned out just fine. So like I said, it sounds silly to us. A lot of what people thought and said throughout history seems silly to us. And there are a lot of people who will take that and hold unkind opinions about people in the past without taking into consideration that, as I said before, we are the beneficiaries of a lot of acquired knowledge, a lot of acquired understanding, and a lot new and better ways of seeing the world, because logic and philosophy and how we look at things has changed a lot over the past history. And sometimes there are people I see who seem not to really appreciate how lucky we all are that we are able to benefit from all of this. So I felt an urge to talk about that. I've talked, and I want to say thank you for tuning in and following along with me. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, all that internet jazz, and have a good night, and God bless.